Ty. I am Adventurous Ty. My company has been around since 2019. And as you guys know, I curate trips all over the world, but they're not just traditional, packaged, normal, simple, easygoing trips. No. There's a little adventure to it. Actually, there's a lot of adventure to it. So I'm really excited that you guys hopped on tonight to see the China presentation. We have a few trips going on. China is one of them. And this company is called GoWay. They are my tour operating company. So I have partnered with them and collaborated, and they are putting together a lot of great international trips for us. And so I'm excited to present China tonight. And it is going to be epic and awesome and wonderful. So this is Ollie. Ollie has been with GoWay not very long, but he's been in the travel space for over a decade. So I am excited about that. GoWay has been around since the 70s. They are now celebrating 55 years. So they know a little bit about travel. And I am just thrilled beyond the beyond that you guys are here. So I'm going to let him start this conversation off with presenting China. We have the itinerary, and then there's some videos that we want to show you guys so that you can really see yourself there, right? Because it's one thing to see flyers and post and all of that, which we've been posting like crazy, but now you get a chance to actually dive into the space where we will actually be journeying. So hold tight, get ready. This is going to be a China adventure. Take it away, Ollie.
Amazing. Thank you for that. So yeah, super excited to be presenting this for Ty, and we don't have Aisha. Aisha was the one who actually worked very closely with Ty to curate this trip for you guys. And the unique thing, just a little bit of background, yes, GoWay has been around for decades. Our unique aspect is really customization and personalization. So every trip that we offer to groups like yourselves, it is custom made. That means every single day has been thought about. Everything that we do is based on the requirements of the group and exactly what Ty requested us. So Aisha unfortunately couldn't be on this call, but I'm really excited to present Zhangzhou Jie. I haven't been there, to be honest, but even before the pandemic, this was one of the most popular spots, and I'll show you why, but in very quickly, it's because of Avatar. So Avatar's the in real life inspiration when it comes to the floating mountains. This was the region that was the source of inspiration for the director. But yes, I am super excited because this is very custom, even though I've sold or helped organize trips to Zhangzhou before. This one is super customized, so there's a lot of fun things packed into it. And we're going to go through it day by day. I'm going to share with you some useful tips. And at the end, we'll give everyone a chance to ask questions as well. Okay. All right. We got a few more people in. Welcome. I will mute everyone, but at the end of it, I will unmute and then you can, or unmute yourselves and we'll give everyone a chance. Okay, so let's kick it off. Again, this journey, what I'm going to present is, to be honest, one of China's most visually dramatic regions. It is the real life inspiration for Avatar, and it's a mix of jaw-dropping nature, a fun adrenaline experience, and it's got beautifully preserved ancient towns. So it's going to check off all your bucket lists. It's going to produce a few wow factors, and honestly, you're going to have once in a lifetime scenery. That's the feedback I've gotten. Again, I've done this so much that I feel like I've lived through the reviews and the feedback. So everything that I share with you will be real life pictures, real life feedback from our group travelers. Zhangzhou is one of those, again, areas where honestly the logistics matter a lot more. And this is where Aisha and I have worked pretty hard to build this tour for you guys. And to begin with, I'm actually going to just show you or share with you some of the travel tips because the dates are set in stone for now. So October is the planned departure. To be honest, this is one of those, I would honestly say it's perfect when it comes for hiking, walking, and photography because October is the ideal weather in this part of China. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's got cooler temperatures, less humidity, great visibility. In terms of Fahrenheit, 54 to 72 or 12 to 22 degrees Celsius. So it's very comfortable hiking weather. And again, I would rather say, forget using the word comfortable, I would say it's kind of perfect for hiking. However, having said that, the mornings and the evenings might be a bit chilly. So I will recommend you guys adding a few extra layers. And we got this question towards the end. I'll already address it now when it comes to visa. There are a few changes happening when it comes to China and America and Canada. With Canadians, they change it. For US citizens, we will think about this issue or think about visas, I would say 6 to 9 months before. So we've still got a bit of time, but it's pretty easy, especially in 2026. China is supposed to be the #1 destination when it comes to Asia. So this is due to a lot of pent-up demand. So that's why the Chinese government is making it super easy, especially for American travelers to come in, especially for tourist and leisure reasons. All right, so now I'm going to briefly go over the tour highlights. And like I said, we will go over each day separately as well, but just kind of a very brief overview. Again, Zhangjiajie is known for the landscapes, and it is one of China's most photogenic and surprising regions. You're going to see over 3,000 sandstone pillars in one of the parks. There's a UNESCO protected area. You're going to experience the world's tallest outdoor elevator and the world's highest glass bridge. And from my feedback, what I've heard is photos generally don't prepare people for how dramatic and vertical this area is. I'll try to show you that through a couple of videos. And it's one of those places where every viewpoint looks like a postcard. So very few trips, to be honest, combine this level of natural spectacle with a bit of cultural depth. And I wouldn't even say a bit of cultural depth, which you see on the screen when we wander through Furong and Fenghuan. These are like timeless villages, which almost seem it seems surreal just being there. Some of the arrangements, and again, because this is a custom tour, we try to make it very unique. Aisha and I have worked with our suppliers to try and get you guys some VIP arrangements. So that starts with, and that basically ensures from the airport right up until the last dinner, everything is private. We've also arranged a few VIP arrangements when it comes to the private shuttle bus when you guys go to the park. We've got the private elevator. I say private elevator because it's like 10 guests. So it's going to be just your group. There's a fast track premium entrance as well at one of the mountains. At the lake, there's going to be a private shuttle service as well. But again, this program is designed to protect the experience. And that includes the hotels, the lunches, the meals, and your local expert English-speaking guide as well. Just briefly again, same idea, showing you guys where you guys will be staying at the hotels, or which hotels exactly. So nights 1 and 4, and the last night is at a Howard Johnson, which again, this is an international brand. So unlike the Howard Johnsons back here or back at home, this is a bit more luxury. And then night 5, this is going to be a boutique hotel. I'll show you some pictures as well. And this, again, is to really balance out your big sightseeing days, because these hotels, you will genuinely enjoy being there to rest up for the following day. Night 6 in between is at a world-class resort, which has 68 natural hot springs. This is at the Wyndham Grand Plaza. And again, these hotels were handpicked, they're well reviewed. We've sent groups there before, our suppliers trust it, we've got amazing rates for it. And these will again be the perfect pit stops for in between your adventure days. Now coming down to the hotel, this one I wanted to kind of showcase or highlight itself because we will be spending more than a few nights here. So this one, Howard Johnson, it's very comfortable, it's clean, it's well located, got spacious rooms, it's got amazing mountain views. And again, it's great for resting in between your adventure days. And this will really be your recharge zone. And all these pictures that you see, these are real pictures. Yeah, this will be your home base for nights 1 and 4, 1 to 4, and night 8 as well. All right, now slowly coming down to the day-to-day itineraries. So this will be day 1, and to be honest, we always love, especially at GoAway, that's the expert knowledge advice that we get. Most of our travelers, including Aisha, have been to, God knows, 40, 50 countries. So they come with this experience when it comes to curating these tours. So when it comes to day ones, we love easing our groups into the trip. So there's no rushing on day one. You will have your arrival, you have a private transfer, you settle in, and then you have a welcome dinner together. And these are just some of the pictures, real pictures again of the city itself, and a couple of snapshots from the hotel itself as well. All right, now we're starting to get to the fun part. So this is it. This is where you explore Pandora's real world inspiration. So these are the sandstone or the flying mountain. And this is where you will actually go through this. So these are real pictures from the park. And at this point, I actually want to show you some more visuals. So I'm going to show you, you're going to take the cable car up and the elevator down. But I wanted to show you the elevator ride itself. All right, let's make sure it's not too loud. Yes, this was when we were showing this before, I was getting goosebumps. So let's have a look. Yeah, just a little sneak peek to what you guys will be experiencing. I mean, look at that. That's insane. So yes, again, the cable car will be taking you guys up, and then the elevator will be taking you guys down. And I think I had another one. Let me show you. There it is. This is part of the Diamond Mountain as well. Actually, this I'll show you on the next one. Let me walk you through this a bit more. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be part of it. And then here again, it might look daunting, but there's very easy walking paths and it's mixed with viewpoints. And I love to emphasize, or I like to emphasize this, it's active, but I promise you it's not hardcore at all. Very accessible. And yes, what's written here on the slide is watch out for wild monkeys. Again, it's not like, it reminds me of the time in Sri Lanka where if you leave the hotel windows, yeah, I did that once and I came back into my room. Everything was destroyed. They were snacking in my leftovers and the whole suitcase, but we don't have those incidents here. So they are still a bit scared of human beings on this side. But yes, that's something I was told. All right, so day 3. This is where the glass bridge you'll get to experience. But before the glass bridge, we're actually going to start the day at the Yellow Dragon Cave. And I'll show you very quickly a little sneak peek of what that looks like. Yeah, that's what the cave's going to look like. And then I'm going to show you the zipline experience. So I hope everyone's excited for that. This is a really cool video. It's going to kind of show you exactly what you guys will be doing. Yep, I'm getting goosebumps again. Ty, do you have room for one more? All right, I won't spoil too much of that for you. I'll let you guys experience that. But yes, zip line 300 meters down the canyon. And yes, this fantastic ride takes about a minute. And then, of course, as you can already see, you can see some incredible views. But at the same time, everyone's going to do this at their own pace. And we got asked this the last time. It is optional. So not everybody has to participate, but come on, why wouldn't you? That's a once in a lifetime experience. But yes, meals on this day will be breakfast and lunch, and it will be a full day. But again, no aspect or no part of this trip will be too much or too active. So don't worry or don't stress about that side of it. All right, so coming to day 4 now. This is where we're gonna have one of the 2 cruises on the lakes. The first one's gonna be 30 minutes. Then you're also going to have a cable car ascent, and then there's going to be the Heavenly Gate Cave at 1500 meters, and that's again you're going to have some breathtaking views. These are again real pictures, and I think I had a video as well. Yep, I do. Let me show you a bit of that. So this is the famous 999 steps to heaven. Oops, sorry guys. We'll have to watch some Airbnb ads. All right, let me skip to the fun part. Look at that. Yeah, this one is one of China's actually most famous natural landmarks. So super popular destination throughout the year. And yeah, like I mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, like very picturesque. Almost every side or every view is like a postcard. And then I just also want to quickly show you a very sneak peek of the river cruise at the lake. This isn't the best video, just wanted to show you how that would look like from the ground. Okay, All right, so moving on, day 5. This is where we're going to transfer to one of those preserved towns I was referring to. So it is a super ancient or super old town. Takes about 1.5 hours, and it's through a short river cruise. And again, these are real pictures of the city. I wish I had a bigger one, but this is a real picture when it illuminates at night. Again, very picturesque, and it's very, very well preserved. You can explore the centuries old town. And again, it's authentic. It's actually a lived in town. It's not stage. I promise you, it'll feel like it's like a theme park, but it's not. And the waterfall is built into the town. So that's something I was told, that it really is that surreal feelings travelers get because it seems very Disney-like or very staged. And this is where you get the Tewa culture. And then at night, you'll see these amazing views of the night lights. And yes, I've been told it's a very magical feeling. And it will be one of the most photographed stops for you guys as well. And then you'll get to wander through the streets. And then at night, this is where we handpicked this boutique hotel. This is where it summarized it really well. Again, boutique hotels, for those of you guys don't know, it's all about those very unique touches. And this hotel does a really, really, really good job at it. I wish I could share you more. I'll leave it up to your imagination. But yeah, this will be one of those very luxury stays on day 5. Okay, moving on to day 6. This is where we start to integrate or introduce you to some cultural aspects, or let's say a bit more. The town came first, and then we're going to continue that when it comes to the Redstone Forest. It's a 450 million year old landscape. So this picture you see up top, it's a real picture. You will get some free time. And again, you have a private guide. Nobody's dictating that you have to start and stop here. It's at your own pace. So you'll get plenty of time for some amazing pictures. And then after that, we're gonna take a 15-minute river cruise. That is a real picture of the cruise itself. And then towards the end of the day, we're going to check into Wyndham Grand Resort. This again was that resort where I was referring to with the 68 different types of hot springs. So this is really where, after the last couple of days, which might be intense for some of you, this is where we allow you guys to kind of slow down, really soak it in, because this will be more of a slower, more atmospheric day. And as you can see from this amazing shot, like this is officially from the hotel. Yeah, we show off you're gonna get to relax in one of these springs and just kind of gear up for the next day. And yeah, same thing here. Breakfast and lunch will be included. All right, so day 7. This again, we try to introduce, and this is what makes Go Away trips so unique, based on Aisha and Ty's recommendations and what we found locally. This is a local art where you get to make your own handbag. This is called batik art, and this is where you get a couple of hours to do this. Aisha brought up a funny point where the men on the trip, you don't have to create a handbag. That's what was pointed out to me. That's what the suppliers mentioned as well. But yes, this again will be a cultural aspect, the immersion aspect of it, where a lot of travelers in the past have talked about this, because you just can't get this on an everyday trip. So this is something very purposely integrated on one of your days. And then to Zhangjiajie, it would be a 3-hour journey back. And that's where you will actually have your farewell celebration. And again, the whole point of this would be actually experiencing and not just observing. And this day, what I'm told is, because we've done something similar in the past, this is where people really feel connected to the local life. And again, on this day, apart from the farewell dinner, breakfast and lunch will be included. All right, so just about wrapping up here. Day 8, just a reminder, the dates running are October 17th to 25th. 17th is when you fly out from the West Coast, and 18th is your day 1. And then October 25th would be your last day. This again is the same hotel you start out with. So final breakfast at the hotel, group transfer, again, private. and then hopefully you depart with some amazing pictures and some unforgettable memories. And just to kind of wrap it up, I just wanted to show off um, the food. I'm a big foodie, so whenever I see there's a lot of meals involved or there's a different aspect to it, I do want to highlight it. So Hunan cuisine is very bold, it's very flavorful. There are a lot of group meals that's already included, as you can see. So daily breakfast, 6 Chinese lunches, 2 dinners, and then we've kept purposely some free evenings for you guys to explore at your leisure. So then it might seem like some of the days I didn't talk about it too much, but we have given you guys the freedom to explore the local night markets, try the local street food, or to be honest, try or ask the local guide for some recommendations or to roam around. That's why we've also given you that private English speaking guide. But yes, vegetarian options are available. And if it's getting too much or too much, let's say Hunan or Chinese meals, there will be a lot of other options as well. And again, at the hotels, you'll have a continental and Western options to begin with. And just on the last couple of things. So yes, just to kind of highlight, summarize it. This trip is for the active, but I wouldn't say it's extreme active. It's for the curious. It's for those people who want to experience amazing picturesque sight, a bit adventurous, as you can clearly tell, from the elevators to the glass bridge to the zip line. But it's not for a first time, I would say, China traditionalists, even though it checks off a lot of the bucket list. If someone wants shopping at the mega cities, this is not that type of trip, and that's done on purpose. It's one of those once in a lifetime landscapes that we are really trying to check off. And again, this, even before the pandemic, we were selling this or sending a lot of groups there just because of the floating mountains, and that continues to be super popular. So it really is on the scenic side of things. And now I will hand it off to Ty, but this is very briefly the details. So I'm not sure if Ty still has that offer for you guys, but this is what the flyer looks like, which I'm sure you guys have seen. But yes, there is limited availability in the sense we like to keep the group experience special. So please do sign up as soon as possible. The trip is a bit away, but we usually plan trips 6 to 12 months in advance. So this is perfect for you guys to put the deposit down, and then we start planning the other details. But yes, Ty, I think you can unmute yourself. Should allow you to do that. No, it's not allowing it. Let me have a look. Add spotlight. Let me try and see that. You want to try now? Unmute yourself, because I'm not able to unmute you anymore. It doesn't check on the top right. It might allow you to.
Can you hear me?
Yes, lovely. There you go.
Hello. All right. Hey, everybody. All right, you guys. So, here's China. Hopefully, all of the activities and the things that we have laid out are things that you guys are interested in, bucket list items, maybe some new things that you never thought you would do. But I'm hoping you guys are all here for it. I love adventure. I love travel, and I love hosting these events. So yes, I will be there as well. China has been one of the places that I have seen on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. And now we will be entering into that space. And I am excited about this because I love adventure. And so if you guys have any questions, and just, I wanted to just back up. Ali was talking about the hotels. All the hotels are 5-star. So when you guys see Howard Johnson's, like he said, please do not think of the ones on the West Coast or the East Coast. It is not that type of Howard Johnson. It is a 5-star hotel. So, and it, the prices do include your flight as well from wherever you are. So if you have an international airport, which you all do, you will fly from there, or you guys are welcome to come to LA and fly with the larger group. So are there any questions? Please raise your hand, speak now, forever hold your peace. I'm here. I'm interested in learning what you guys think about this trip. If anybody's on here that wants to go, you want to go, you need time to think about it, just speak and ask the questions. The floor is yours. Is everybody off? Can everyone speak?
Yeah, everyone should be able to unmute themselves.
This is Deanna. I don't have a lot of questions at this time. I think he did a great job of explaining everything. I'm pretty excited. I'm trying to get a couple of my girlfriends to go with me. I tried to get them to log on tonight, but they couldn't stay awake either. only fell asleep once for a short period of time, but I caught myself and I woke up. I don't think I missed too much, but it seems like a lot of action, and I'm definitely interested.
Okay,
Amazing.
yay, thank you.
And
All right,
you can
anybody
also
else
always share
interested?
the recording with your friends. So we recorded this session. So Ty can forward that over to you and feel free to share with whoever you like. Any other questions? Feel free to unmute yourselves. Write in the chat if you're feeling a bit shy. Raise your hands.
Yes.
What
Anyone else
what is the
interested?
currency that they use over there? Do they use the US dollar, or do we have to convert the money, convert the cash?
Yeah, so the Chinese one, you will have to convert it. Exactly. So what I would recommend, to be honest, has anyone heard of WISE? WISE? So WISE transfer. If you have a lot of time, what I would recommend is this is what I do when I travel. So yeah, Ty, this might be useful for everybody. You could share this tip. You load it. You don't need a foreign bank account. You load it in US dollars. You can add it to your Apple Wallet. And then on the app, it's like instant conversion. So I use it, for example, I was in Washington, D.C. All I had to do was I had 100 Canadian dollars or something. You just convert it real time to USD, or it literally offers you dozens of currencies. So that's what I would recommend. But yes, it would be in the local currency. So I would recommend taking or let's say exchanging some cash beforehand. But the Vice card is something super popular these days. And that's what I would use, especially most of these vendors would have a credit or a debit machine, and that Wise card would be accepted everywhere. Otherwise, yes, the local currency. So it's about one USD to about seven local currency dollars. Yeah.
Good question. Good question.
Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions, thoughts, ideas? Anybody else interested in coming? Hello, it's China and the big zip line and that whole elevator situation. Who else is interested?
I'm
But yes.
super interested and excited about going. I don't know if my best friend is going to be able to make it with me, so I'm just hoping if I go by myself that there's other cool people there to make some new friends. But this sounds amazing. The last time I was in China was 25 years ago, and it was like the trip of a lifetime for me at that time. And so I haven't been back since, and I've wanted to go back since. So completely different part. I was in Beijing before. So anyway, I'm very much looking forward to it.
Well, I'm excited about that. So just FYI, so Adventurous Thai is we are a family, right? So everyone that comes along, we all connect. Well, we speak a particular language. We have a special niche, right? We don't just speak, typical travel conversation language. We all speak a whole different, like thrill, adventure, fun, lively conversation. So everyone that comes on these trips are all pretty much the same in terms of like how they think. They know they're going to get some sort of adrenaline fueled excitement when they come on these trips, but we do room pairing and buddy pairing and all that good stuff. So let not your heart be troubled. We will make sure that you have a China buddy for this trip. I promise you. Anybody else want to say something?
No fuddy duddies.
No fuddy duddies. No, not on my trips. Not on my trips. We don't do FUD and we don't do DUD. I promise you.
So how many people?
Can I? Oh,
Go ahead.
No, you
Deanna?
finish.
Okay, so how many people normally goes on these trips at one time? Like how large is the group?
So right now, I would say my biggest group right now is we have, our Spain cruise, and it's about 35 people going to Spain. So our Dubai trip that we have coming up this year is about 26. So I would say anywhere between 25 and 30 people. For this particular trip, I'm looking at least 20 would be great if I can at least get 20 people. Right now, we have 5 that already put their deposit down on Tuesday because this is our second time doing this presentation. So on Tuesday, we have 5 people drop their deposit. So I am banking that we will get at least 20 people for this trip. If it goes over a little more, that's fine, but my minimum is 20. Is that okay?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay.
Did anyone else have a question? Yes,
Yes.
go ahead.
It just looks
question was-
amazing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. It does look amazing. My question, I wanted to know that app again.
Sure.
Was it WISE, WISE or?
Yes, you got it.
Okay.
So here, maybe I can drop a link in the chat, Wise transfer. So what I would do is and it sends you a physical card as well, and then you can have the virtual ones on your Apple wallets. I'll just send you the official link. So everyone here in the chat, it's simply wise.com. You register and then enter your mailing address, basic details, and then using any of your local bank accounts, you upload it or you sync it, and that's where you can keep uploading it. So that's what I do. And then you have it, the virtual one on your phone, and then you have a physical one as well.
Thank you so much. And I will also, for those who are going, I will make sure that we have all this stuff downloaded before we go. So I'll make sure that I send reminders because you guys know I am so good with reminders. But I'll make sure that as we are, this trip is being booked and that you guys get all the documentation that you need to be successful on this trip. Okay, there's another person I think wanted to say something.
Yes, I do have a question.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe I might have missed it, but did we like discuss the cost?
All right, sorry, let me quickly share my screen again. Yeah, we did. That's okay. We can send you the recording again, but that's the
yeah.
cost. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I can't even see it. This
No
is
worries. So
so-
it's if you go for single occupancy, it's 6,129. If it's double
Okay.
occupancy per person, 5,599 with a
Okay.
$500 deposit.
Okay, so can you send me just like that flyer or that screenshot? I can see it. So small.
Yes.
Of course, I think Ty would be able to do that right off. Yep.
Okay.
Yes. This is who's speaking? Leilani?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. It's also on my Facebook page and on it's all over the place. But yes, I will send you the flyer.
And then if you missed any of the earlier slides, the recording, you can simply rewatch it. Yeah. Any other questions? Otherwise, honestly, this is
some people.
Yeah.
I know some people may not want to zip line. Maybe they're afraid of heights or whatever. Are there other alternatives for those that don't want to zip line or partake in the certain extreme activities?
Yes, so this is where, again, I don't know about an alternate activity compared to zipline, but yes, you definitely don't have to partake in the zipline. That's optional.
Yes, you can just kind of walk around and do some shopping or,
Because a lot of people are actually up there. You'll be surprised. A lot of people don't do the zipline. So a lot of people are just up there for the views and the walking and the little hike. So yes, it's like their Grand Canyon. So that's where most people, yeah. So definitely not mandatory.
You can be a participator or a spectator. It's fine.